All right, so taking off the mower deck, pretty simple. Right, okay, that's like way too bright for it. So you have your trailing arms right there in the front being hooked on. To get them off, it is kind of a hassle with, you have to take off the brush guard if you have it. But once the brush guard is off, which is it's just held on by 2 cotter pins. This right here, pull this out. You just rotate this bar down and then your trailing arms come off. That's once you disconnect that once you have your mower deck down on the ground. So to do that, all you do is raise your deck up, turn the height down to the removal position, I guess you'd call it. Drop your deck all the way down to there. You want to make sure that your wheels, your adjustment wheels, are released. That way, once it drops all the way down, it's resting on the deck itself. You'll go all the way down. You'll release that trailing arms like I showed you. And then inside of here, let's see if you can see it here. There's this silver arm right there. You'll push it down back, or pick it up back here. There's a bar going between the 2 sides. So you'll pull that up and then you'll just back the mower up and this pin will pull out of the slot. I did have it is the quick disconnect drive shaft. So it just pulls on, pulls off. No tools or anything required. And then because this is the 4-wheel drive model, you just back straight off. And then when you want to put it on, every time that I've tried to put the mower back on, the deck, inevitably, I've never been straight enough to get both wheels to hit at the same time on these, you can't freaking, there you go. These metal pieces right here, I'll get one wrong. And then it'll turn the deck just a little bit, and you kind of have to steer onto it at that point. Drive up over these, come down, and then your PTO should hook up. Everything should line up. Once you get it hooked up, locked up into here, then you just hook your trailing arms back up, lock them in place, and then it's good to go. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a pretty simple system to get on and off once you've done it a time or two. I did watch somebody else's video about this disconnect deck, that there's a key inside of the gearbox for the shaft that is prone to popping out. So I guess just be careful with that. I haven't lost mine, thankfully. Let's see, what else should we go over? That's pretty much it. It's definitely a big machine. As you can tell, this is a 60-inch deck, and it's only sticking out a little bit. I'm pretty sure the wheelbase, or the wheel width, is 48 inches. It's big. It's not small. It does turn very, very well for as big as it is with the 4-wheel steer. It doesn't feel short for power at all. That was kind of some of the things that I read between the 739 and the 758, right? The diesel 4-wheel drive, is that the 739 was low on power. I definitely don't feel that. I mean, this is my first, piece of equipment that's powerful, but I definitely don't feel that. I didn't go with the rear or front PTO or anything, so I don't have like a tiller or a plow that I'm pulling with this. So it's just the 60-inch deck that I run off of here, and no matter what I've mowed through, it hasn't slowed down, it hasn't bogged down. I haven't had any trouble trying to mow through anything that I'm mowing through. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about it or anything else that you want to see, I do have some other videos that I posted of me mowing. Once it's October now, so once the snow hits the ground, I'll post some videos of me plowing for sure. That kind of process, getting the deck off, getting the plow on, just kind of showing how that goes. If you guys have any questions or anything you'd like to see, feel free to comment, and I'll do what I can.